Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so very glad that you are here with me for this What I Eat in a Day. Of course, I am keeping it low calorie density. I am in that final stretch of my weight loss journey. I've got 7 pounds left to lose. And of course, I'm gonna be sharing with you the recipes that I've been enjoying lately that I know are conducive to weight loss and also just taste really good if you're not in the market for losing weight. This video is sponsored by Herbal Vineyards, which is a 100% raw, wild-crafted sea moss. I'm gonna be sharing more information about Herbal Vineyards later in the video, as well as 2 recipes that include the sea moss. I'm pretty new to using sea moss, but it's really a beneficial superfood if you've never used it before, and so I'll get into that a little bit later. So I can see the finish line now. I've got 7 pounds left to lose, so my focus right now is really keeping it in those low-calorie density foods, making sure I get lots of fresh, hydrating fruits and vegetables in my day, in addition to some foods that are gonna help me feel sustained. And I'm focusing on trying to be nice and lean, so when that last excess 7 pounds is gone, I will be at a place where I feel really comfortable and not flabby. A couple things that kind of sent me off track over the last couple months were making this bread that my son really likes, and I started eating it too, and I saw, a little bit of a weight loss stall from that. And then I just know for myself, if I am eating not low fat, I will see weight loss stall from that as well. So really honing in, I said goodbye to the bread, abstaining from the bread, and really just honing in on keeping it low fat. The last 5 to 10 pounds can always be kind of a pain in the butt to lose, because it's like you're so close to where you want to be and your body just wants to hang on to it. As usual, I will link the full recipes down in the description below, so make sure you check it out. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really truly does help out my channel. I appreciate you guys. Let's get into some healthy food. For breakfast, I'm going to make a smoothie recipe that includes the wild crafted sea moss. Now, this is what the sea moss looks like. Now, we've got the sea moss that is purple and the sea moss that is more like white clear. Now, the only difference between these is the purple is harvested from a deeper place in the ocean, and the whitish one is harvested closer to the water. So that's why there's a color difference, but there's really no taste difference at all. Now, if you're like me, sea moss wasn't really on my radar at all until this company reached out to me. But as I started researching what is in this superfood, I was pretty blown away. Now, I always want to be truthful with you guys, and I always want to share something with you that I feel is actually very healthy and something that would be a benefit to you. And for me personally, I don't like to have anything that is isolated. I want it in the whole food form if I can get it. And if it's going to provide me with additional vitamins and minerals, that is a huge plus in my book. So sea moss is a type of seaweed. The company Herbal Vineyards is a wild crafted, completely raw sea moss, and the ingredients are literally organic sea moss and natural spring water, and that is all that's in this gel. The gel itself is virtually tasteless. There's a slight taste to it, but it doesn't taste fishy. It doesn't taste like seaweed or anything like that. You can literally put it in pretty much any recipe that you like, and think of it more as a supplement. It does provide a little bit of thickness, so that's why I'm going to show you how to make it in a smoothie, as well as a little bit later on, I think I'll do like a banana nice cream with this, and it provides a really nice thickness for that as well. So some of the benefits that they tout here on the back are that it reduces inflammation, it detoxifies the body, it's antimicrobial and antiviral, it's an immunity booster, it has vitamin C, B, B12, K, and A. It helps produce collagen. It really helps with healthy skin, helps the improvement of mental focus. It's an aphrodisiac for men and women. Now, sea vegetables are wonderful for thyroid balance, and so I think it's a really great way to get in your sea vegetables if you don't really like the taste of nori or wakame or any other sea vegetable that has a pretty strong taste. And another cool thing about sea moss is that it contains 92 of the 102 essential minerals that our body actually needs to function well. So, I mean, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and like I said, it's virtually tasteless. And another thing that I really like as a mom of a really picky eater is that I can put this in a smoothie or some ice cream that I know my son's gonna eat anyways, and he's getting a little nutritional boost. All right, so let's get into the smoothie. This smoothie recipe is actually one of the very first smoothie recipes that I fell in love with years and years and years ago. And you know how it goes, you just forget about something. So I'm going to bring it back, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. It's perfect on a summer day. For this summer smoothie, I am using 2 cups of orange juice, freshly squeezed. I'm also using 2 cups of mango and a cup of strawberries, a little splash of vanilla, and a tablespoon of the Herbal Vineyards exclusive purple sea moss gel. Blend up and enjoy.
When you're not around, the feelings come out. I wish I could say that I figured it out. Got my head in the clouds. I'm feeling down.
Look at this color, that's absolutely gorgeous. The sea moss makes it nice and thick, which is beautiful. If you wanted to put a green with this, I would recommend putting spinach, as it's not going to overwhelm the taste because it's just so good and sweet. You want to taste? You guys are gonna love this one. I am making the maple mustard dressing from my cookbook, Eating Whole. This is really simple, it's completely fat-free, and it tastes like a honey mustard vinaigrette, but of course I'm using maple instead of honey. And now I'm just going to go ahead and steam some veggies and also use some fresh veggies. The organic corn is just coming into season and it tastes so, so good. I'm also using some green beans. And now I'm just going to make a salad. So whatever you have on hand would absolutely work. You can steam some veggies and keep some raw, or you can follow this to a T. I'm adding in a little bit of garbanzo beans just for some texture here.
We don't care about what we find, we just need each other's time. Young and reckless by design, I find my peace of mind. I don't know what to say.
Add a little salt and pepper and then pour on that dressing. Super easy, super flavorful, something great to have when you're in a hurry.
I don't know what to say. It's on the day. It's like make me feel this way. The world comes back around.
A lovely taste. So good. That is just the epitome of a summer salad. It's light, it's refreshing, and you saw how much dressing I poured on that. I love the oil-free and fat-free dressings because you can get a lot of flavor without a ton of fat calories from it. So this is a perfect way to just have a really light lunch, a great dish to bring if you're heading to a barbecue or a party. You know that you have your food intact. I added some chickpeas in there just to give it a little bit more substance. And like I always say, I make this look beautiful for you guys, but please know it's not like I'm having just the single serving. I'm having as much of the salad as I want, just so that I can feel nice and full. And if you don't know, the stomach can hold about 4 cups of food. So if you cram it full of vegetables, those are very low calorie dense foods, but you're going to be able to feel physically satisfied because you've really filled up your entire stomach, as opposed to having something processed or junk where it's not a lot of volume. It's a great way to fill up your tummy so that you feel full, but you also know you're getting vitamins and minerals. I love mixing together steamed veggies or roasted veggies and raw veggies. There's something really nice about this, and that maple mustard vinaigrette really lends well to both. All right, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my salad, and I'll see you guys at the next meal.
Do you think about what you're running from?
For this nice cream, I am using 3 frozen bananas, some peanut butter that I made in my Vitamix that was absolutely amazing, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of plant milk, and then 1 tablespoon of the Herbal Vineyards exclusive gold sea moss gel. Scooping it out here and serving immediately. It's super hot, so this melted pretty quickly, but the taste is still amazing. I've got all these green tomatoes, so I'm gonna make a green tomato salsa. I'm gonna grab all these guys, bring them in the house. Now, if you don't have green tomatoes, you can use tomatillos, which are gonna be probably pretty easy for most people to find. I made a green salsa last summer and it was so, so good. So I'm gonna try and replicate that. Salsa is such a wonderful kind of topping or dressing to use, very versatile for so many different meals, and it gives a lot of flavor with 0 fat at all. So I love salsa in most of my meals. To make the salsa, I'm coarsely chopping the garlic, onion, jalapeno, and then I'm leaving the tomatoes whole. I'm placing these in the oven on broil for about 2 minutes. Then I'm just kind of stirring them around, flipping them, and letting them broil for another 2 minutes. You want them to begin to blacken, but you don't want them to fully burn. Transfer everything from the oven into the food processor along with cilantro, a little bit of salt, and some lime juice. Pulse to your desired consistency, and you're good to go. Now I am going to make the vegan tacos with mushroom walnut meat. I'm adding smoked paprika, cumin, oregano, garlic powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper, as well as a little bit of salt. In a frying pan, I am sauteing some onion and garlic with just a little bit of water, adding in that seasoning, and then dicing up some mushrooms. I'm gonna throw these in with a little bit of walnuts, and this is going to create the meat of the vegan tacos. Making a small little sauce here with just some tomato paste, water, and soy sauce. Adding it to the taco meat and letting this simmer for about 6 to 8 minutes. I'm heating up the corn tortillas on a cast iron griddle, but if you have a cast iron pan, that would work really well. It just brings warmth as well as a little bit of crispiness to the tortillas, and I think it's a phenomenal way to warm up corn tortillas. No oil needed. To serve, you can just scoop your desired filling into the corn tortillas and just garnish with the green tomato salsa and your veggies of choice. So this is the finished product. It looks beautiful. So of course I'm gonna garnish it with more veggies. I'm probably gonna add some spring mix to this just to make sure I get in lots and lots of veggies. See how beautiful that is? I don't wanna get this on my beautiful dress. I'm gonna eat it over the plate. Very good. Yum. There's a lot of flavors in here that I don't typically put together. I think that really making kind of like that taco seasoning was a game changer, and the taste of the corn tortillas. If you're not a huge fan of corn tortillas, I typically am not either, but really warming them on that cast iron kind of surface gave them really a nice smoky taste. So I think you guys will really enjoy this. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this dinner with my family at the table and not kneeling, sitting here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the recipes that I shared today, and please let me know down in the comments below if you've ever tried sea moss. I never had before, and I think that it's a wonderful addition to any diet, having that option of having the whole plant, the sea vegetable in there, and all of the wonderful benefits having it together. If you are a regular sea moss person, I would love to know your recipes and how you like to prepare it and what you put it in. And I'd love some advice from you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this What I Eat in a Day video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really, really and truly does help out my channel. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. They will be down in the description below, as well as the discount for Herbal Vineyards, so take advantage of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, have a great day.